Police have been carrying out enforcement sweeps downtown in what they say is an effort to improve public safety. But are they working? Well, as Joe Horwood reports, it's complicated.
Calgary police have swept through these streets 3 times in recent months. They've said it's part of a strategy to improve public safety downtown. So what should Calgarians expect in terms of results? The first sweep was in November, Operation Order. Police executed warrants, laid charges, and cleared encampments.
We will keep enforcing laws and bylaws, but always with care and always with a pathway to support.
In December, Operation Jingle All the Way. It focused on the south leg of the C-train line. And in mid-February, another Operation Order. Each of the 3 operations lasted a single day. Combined, Calgary police say they attended 546 calls, laid 76 charges against 36 people, executed more than 400 warrants, and cleared 13 encampments.
After the first Operation Order that we did, we then sent, a week later, sent undercover operators down to do a normal operation, a drug buy bust type operation, and they couldn't find anybody to buy drugs from. Yeah, they came back, and we've since charged some other people. We know that.
In an email to CBC News, a spokesperson for CPS says most likely the arrested were released unless they were held as a result of breaching conditions unrelated to Operation Order. Calgary police say compassion leads their approach. They say officers made hundreds of referrals to social services during the sweeps. O'Brien points to clinicians embedded at the arrest processing unit and with some patrol teams.
That is our opportunity to connect them with social services. Otherwise, they're just there and they're not getting any help.
But he also points out a problem. Health data isn't shared with police, so officers have no way of knowing if their referrals actually go anywhere.
We make 130 referrals in one day. It would be nice for our officers to know, did that work? Did any of it work?
Some researchers think the sweeps could make disorder worse.
Those practices are so counterproductive.
Hayashi's research found those targeted by enforcement sweeps lose trust in the systems meant to help them, including the social services officers refer them to.
Because the police is also part of the public service workers.
She says clearing encampments can lead to setbacks, people who lose the few belongings they have, turning to riskier strategies for survival.
Not only our research, but then all the other research also done in the States, they are all showing that these practices not only inflict immediate health and safety harms to people, to unhoused people, but also perpetuate public safety issues.
We're not looking to try to harm people. We're trying to help them. If there's things that aren't working, we will tweak that and we'll fix it. But not doing anything isn't an option.
O'Brien says their job is to enforce the law. His boss says it's a limited role for a complicated problem.
Enforcement alone cannot resolve these challenges. Our city needs 24/7 service options that can respond to individual needs in the moment.
Police say the sweeps are also meant to improve the wider public's perception of safety.
This is very much overt. We want people to know that we're here, we're doing our best.
To do more, though, they say they need better funding.
We're going to come to City Council with a large budget ask. The reality is, and we have been saying this for years now, is that we do not have the resources that we need, especially when it comes to frontline policing.
CPS says it can't put a price on the sweeps because it relied on existing resources pulled from other areas of the city. But this criminal justice professor thinks police will see a return on their investment.
They want more funding from the Calgary City Council. They're going to get more funding now. So when you say, does it work to reinforce the need the police have for more police officers? Probably. Does it work to confront the problem visibly? For sure. Does it solve the problem? Hell no.
O'Brien says the single-day sweeps make a difference, and they're going to keep happening at least once every season. But he's open to ideas from critics and advocates on how to make enforcement more effective. Joe Horwood, CBC News, Calgary.